Hello, y'all. This is Tim Nudd, and today we're going to do the homework for lesson number 3 in the new and improved Arduino tutorial series by Paul McWhorter. This series is videos that I'm doing will be geared toward the beginner, someone who's just starting in to Arduino programming, and I'll be using only the things that have been taught and the principles have been taught thus far in the series. So there's going to be way more efficient ways to do things as we go, but we'll learn more about those later on when Paul teaches it in those lessons. So this is mainly for the beginner. So the homework assignment for lesson 3 was to take 3 LEDs and hook them up, a red LED, a green LED, and a blue LED, to the Arduino Uno. And we're going to make the red LED blink 5 times, the green LED blink 10 times, and the blue LED blink 15 times. Like I said, there'll be way more efficient ways of doing this, and we'll learn more about that later. But this is how the assignment can be completed using exactly what Mr. McWhorter has presented thus far in his tutorial series. So that being said, we need to set up our LEDs in Arduino and our circuit. So first, let's put our LEDs in place. And I'm going to be using the ground rail to make it a little bit easier and more efficient. So we're going to put the short leg of the LED in the ground rail, the long LED out in the other column. And we'll do the same for the green. And we'll do the same for the blue. If I can get it to twist and set right. And sorry, it's hard to see me actually doing it. But then we also need, let's go ahead and establish our ground. So we're going to hook it in the ground. And then we'll hook the other end of the black wire into the blue. So that entire row of blue there is going to be the ground. Oh, and I got this one out of place in here. I'm little OCD, well, CDO if you want to be alphabetically correct. But I like things looking neat. So, and then we also have to have our resistors for each LED. And let's go ahead and put those in place. And just for ease, this is ain't gonna keep up too much on the circuit, so we'll go ahead and use both sides of it. And let's go with the put that in there. And I want to move this out one more just so it's even with the rest of them and looks a little more equal there. All right, and let's get our other LED and our other resistor. I'm sorry, these are all 330 ohm resistors. All right, and we're going to use pins 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to put the red wire in pin 2 and connect that to the other end of the red LED. The green wire we're going to put in pin 3 and connect to the other end, the resistor there to our LED, and the blue wire in pin 4. So now I believe we have our circuit set up correct. We have our ground. We have the short leg of each of the resistors on the ground rail. The long leg out for the positive coming from the Arduino pins. Then we hook up to pins 2, 3, and 4. All right, so now we need to do a little coding to make this work. So in our void setup, since we're using 3 pins, we need to do 3 pin modes. Oh, not capital. Pin mode 2, comma, will be an output and a semicolon. Pin mode for pin 3 is also an output, and pin mode for pin 4 is also an output. There, and that should be all we need in this void setup. So now we need to turn them on and off. So we're going to do digital write, and that's going to be 2, comma, and then we need to make that high to turn it on, or semicolon. Let's just turn all 3 of them on first. Make sure we have our circuit head upright, or hooked upright, and then we'll separate it out and do the rest of our coding from there. So digital write, pin 3, comma, high, semicolon. Digital write 4, comma, high, and our semicolon at the end. Now let's see if we make sure we hooked everything up right before we do the rest of our code. So we upload it, and all 3, let me see if I can adjust that a little better. See if we can get it to turn down just a little bit, so it's not quite so bright in the camera. Let's see. Bring our gain. Try to remember which selector does that. No, I don't really need that. Maybe brightness. No. Bear with me. I'm still learning this software too. That's not going to work. Which one is going to... No, that doesn't do it. How do I do this to make it easier to see? All right. No. Maybe this one. Okay. That's a little better. We'll go with that for now. I mean, I'll adjust it later if I have to. But let's see what it looks like with it off first. Let's change all these to low. Oh, I guess it would help if I actually typed out low correctly. And there we go. Let's do that. Hopefully it's not too dark. That is going to be a little dark there. But we'll leave it at that for this video, and I'll try to figure that out for other videos, how that's going to be able to work right. But anyway, so we know they all work. Let's just go ahead and turn them back on high so it doesn't look quite so weird on that camera view. Comma high, It'd help if we got rid of low first. And what did I do there? I'm not sure what I did. Well, we'll fix it anyway. Digital right, pin 3, comma, high. There we go. That turn on, so at least we have some color and view in the camera there. And then we'll get it to, we'll do our code and get it to do what it needs to after that. Probably help if I had better lighting in here in the semi-truck. But anyway, so let's go ahead and let's do pin 2 first, which is the red one. So let's get rid of both of these for now. And we need to set a delay up. Delay. We're going to have it all for, let's do 250 milliseconds. All right. Then digital right to low to turn it off. And another delay for 250 milliseconds. All right, let's test that, make sure it works before we start doing some copy and pasting. Should be just the red LED blinking. Yep, and it's going to blank the whole time. All right, that's good. So now we need to make the red LED blank 5 times. So the easy way to do that, we'll copy, instead of rewriting it all, Control C to copy. And then we'll bring down here and let's separate it so we can make it easier to count our times. There's 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. But now that we think about it, if we do it this way, it's going to go and copy that, and then it's not going to stop. So how are we going to do it so that we only do this 5 times, and then it's just not an ending there? Well, we'll figure that out as we go. All right, so if we do it, that's 5 times. Now let's go and see if we can add the green one in and see what it does. So that'd be we'll do an extra space there. So this needs to be pin 3. 3. All right, now let's see what this does. See if it alternates them through or if it does them both at the same time. All right, let's send that to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a green, and it goes back to there. All right, so we can do that, and it'll continue to cycle over and over. We'll add a longer delay at the end to show the difference. So we're making progress there. So we need to do the green LED 10 times. So let's copy that. And then we'll do, that's 2, 3, oh, me forgot to put the space in there. So this is going to be for the green. That's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. All right. So let's check that. Make sure we got our counts right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the red. All right, good deal. So now let's do 2 spaces, and we'll do it again, but we need to change this to pin 4. There we go. Make sure that's going to work, and then we'll do that out 15 times. All right, there's our red blinks. Now our green blinks, and we should have 1 blue blink at the end. All right, good. Now let's copy this one. And there's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And to make this a little bit easier, we're going to copy and do 5 at a time. So now we can, there's 5 more, and that should be our 15. And at the end of this, we'll do a longer, nah, we ain't gonna worry about that. We'll just let it cycle through. All right, let's upload, hold your breath, make sure we did everything correct. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I think we had 11 in there. Let's cycle through and make sure we didn't miscount there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, no, it was only 10. All right, let's get around and count our blue ones. Make sure we got that one right. We'll go through the cycle again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We did it. Now, like I said, this is the very long way and eats up a lot of real estate on the on your program, and Paul will show better ways to do that without copying and pasting so many code. Because, well, I mean, what if you wanted to make it blink 100 times and then 200 times? That's going to take a lot of work. There's other more efficient ways to do it. But this is what's been shown so far. And I hope that has helped y'all and maybe help you to be able to complete assignments you're stuck on. And we'll see y'all next time. We'll come back with the next lesson there. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.